And tonight, capacity concerns. The state fire marshal limiting the number of people who can attend State Board of Education meetings.
You know, those meetings have become packed with people wanting to make public comments. News 4's Kaylee Olivas joins us now with more.
Kaylee, the simple solution sounds like why not just move it to a bigger room?
Well, Kevin, you would think that, but let's first do the math on this. 49 includes required personnel, the media, and the board itself, which leaves room for up to 6 people from the public to legally and safely attend. And the state fire marshals who were there earlier today were asked about moving, and they say they had plenty to say about it. Bustling with noise. Each person in this line hoping for an opportunity to sit in on the State Board of Education meeting. With high interest comes problems like the recent arrest of 2 attendees and charges of assault, disrupting state business, and obstructing passage at a state building.
I was in those meetings, and I would say to Ryan Walters and his group that this was dangerous.
Those feelings of danger felt amongst others. The state fire marshal's office received a phone complaint about overcrowding 2 weeks ago. They investigated and capped the room at 49, but now that limits public access.
You have the media and the required people in the room. It was pretty full. Had room for what, 6 additional?
Oklahoma law states all meetings of public bodies shall be held at specified times and places which are, quote, convenient to the public.
6 seats is definitely not convenient for the public. When you create a circus, you really have to think about the size of the tent.
With a plethora of options, some are wondering why the meeting hasn't already been moved.
I went over to the Capitol, and they have meetings room A and B down on, I believe it's on the 2nd floor, seats 150 people. I went across the street to the History Center. Their room holds 300. It isn't that there aren't rooms available. Ryan Walters likes media. He likes to be on television.
The State Department of Education tells News 4, quote, the State Department of Education is exploring other venues to conduct the board meetings and will notify the public once a decision is made. Until then, there's a cry for safety and for help.
The Department of Education, if they were made a specific request of our agency to assist them with that, I'm sure we would help them with that.
Well, the state fire marshal's office said a request for that hasn't been made so far. We did ask the Department of Education's chief policy advisor if they plan to ask for the state fire marshal's help moving forward. No response so far. The fire marshal's office also saying they plan to check on the Department of Education for, quote, a while. Their next meeting will be August 24th.